Minute about an amazing thing that happened to me on my last tour. When I was on the Closer tour, I mean, this music has taken me all around the world. It's been one of the greatest blessings for me, is just the gift of travel for this job. And one of the places that it took me on the last tour, and will eventually take us again on this tour, is South Africa. It's one of the greatest, most exclusive places in the world. You should really check it out if you get a chance. There's also so much there that needs to be helped. And we knew we were going for the concert. We knew we were going to play some great fans over there. What was unexpected was that I'd have the opportunity to meet Mr. Nelson Mandela, which is one of the greatest thrills and honors of my life. He's amazing. And he made me one of the ambassadors for the Date Foundation, which I was thrilled to accept. And after that meeting, we got into a van and we drove to an area of South Africa called Soweto, which is very much in the ghetto of South Africa, where there was poverty, the likes of which I've never seen before in my life. And I was nervous in the van. I was nervous, you know, that I would lose my cool in front of all those kids. I knew how emotional and angry that I would be about everything that I was going to see. And I was very angry. But at the same time, the thing that was so inspiring were the children themselves, and seeing them and their faces and their positive attitude. And even though everything around them screamed such kind of a hopelessness, their demeanor and the way that they exuded this positive light was extraordinary. And they had this willingness to kind of take every little thing that was given to them and turn it into a great big thing. And it inspired me, lit a fire under me to realize that in places like this, when it comes to food and shelter and that kind of thing, a little bit goes such a long way. And there's some incredible charities where that's very much the case. And they tried to teach me how to dance too. Didn't really. Again, it's in the hips, didn't quite happen. But the other thing I walked away with from that experience was just a musical inspiration and wanting to write about it. So I got with my friend Dave Matthews from the Dave Matthews Band, he's wonderful. I've been a fan of his for a while, and he's South African and just a really cool guy. And we got together and we wrote a song called Lullaby that we did with ladies that like Mambazo on the album. They're an amazing a cappella vocal group. They can't be here tonight, unfortunately, but I have here a synthesizer called a vocoder that takes your voice and multiplies it many times, and it's kind of got this